Bells for present, obviously.
Look out, Kanye, we're coming.
Hi, I'm Jamie, and this week I'll be chatting with Bells. So if you all want to introduce yourself.
After you, darling.
I'm James, I'm the guitarist.
I'm George, I do sing.
I'm Sam, and I play bass.
We've got a drummer as well, we promise, but he's got an actual human job, so he can't be here today.
You're just a band without drums, we'll go with it.
Yeah. We all kind of tap a little bit.
But every week I make a cocktail on the show.
Exciting.
So this week it's like a gin, not fizz because it's not fizzy, gin, apple, elderflower, there's not a name for it.
Yeah.
If you've got one, you're more than welcome to name it.
Ginterview?
Ginterview. The Ginterview.
The Ginterview. Yes,
there we go.
Yeah.
Does one of you want to volunteer to kind of have a whack at it?
Do you want to make it?
Yeah.
I'll make it,
Yeah.
Have you got bar experience?
So you add the ice first.
Okay. Right. How much ice are we talking? Right.
Yeah, literally. And then use that old one first.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just get rid of the bottle.
Get some premium in there.
Get some premium in there before you're going to put the other
Are we
one.
going to need any more of this waitress stuff?
Yeah, I might put it all in. And then like a good bit of that elderflower cordial.
Yeah, good elf. Okay, cool.
He's figured out the lid system.
Like a bit more, I'd say. Yeah, you want it nice and sweet.
Okay.
Perfect. So if you just want to put the lid on and make sure it's all shaken.
Oh yeah, that's a really nice cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
Thanks, only from Tiger.
Yeah, that's what I love.
Oh, it's the best place to. Yeah.
Shake it.
Well,
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Oh, hello.
Oh, someone works in a bar.
Yeah. Should we just rename ourselves Club Soda? That's pretty.
Club Soda.
Club soda.
Fabulous. And then can add some of this.
Alright, cool.
And then a bit of apple to each one.
Oh, there we go. A garnish. Season it with salt and pepper and we should be good to go.
And then if you just want to try it, see if you've done a decent job.
Let's taste the fruits of your labour then, James. Oh, good
That's
fruits.
pretty banging.
Yeah, good
Nice,
fruits.
that's really good.
Good fruits. Is this one of my 5 a day?
Two.
I'm eating healthily, Mum.
You're a fairly new band, I believe.
Yeah, we are indeed. We how many shows have we played now? 6 or 7?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did
6. Yeah. We've got we've not released anything yet.
Yeah, but you planning to release stuff in the future?
Oh, yeah, but it would probably help.
Yeah.
I reckon. I mean, yeah, I reckon that's kind of the way the bands do these things these days.
Nice.
Or so I've been told. I think we're eyeballing. I think we're eyeballing October at the moment.
Yeah.
We kind of want to wait for people actually to want our music a little bit.
Fair.
Get people to know our songs and stuff so they can kind of sing it back to us a little bit.
So how did you guys all meet then?
I think we all got.
Do you want to tell this story?
Yeah, I think weren't we all at a mosh pit in a Tiny Temper concert in 2008 or something?
What?
No, I'm
The stupid scenarios that we made up on the way here.
yeah, we decided like how did we meet?
Tell the actual story.
Right, so the actual story. I was like looking for new bandmates and stuff. I've been in a band in first year and that kind of ended. So I thought, right, want to get back on it, want to start making music again. I didn't have any idea who I wanted to play with and stuff. And like genuinely, I was just sat on my computer on Facebook, and this one popped up on my newsfeed. It had a picture of a bass guitar in its profile picture, and like I don't know how to describe it. I think we'd like met once at an audition.
Yeah, we talked for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, we talked about. I was really good audition, man. Like your guitar tone. Yeah,
I had black nails.
Yeah, you painted your fingernails.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you were edgy.
That's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cancelled.
Yeah, no, I genuinely just had a good feeling about him and thought, you know what, he seemed like a nice bloke when I briefly chatted to him. I'm gonna drop him a line. We agreed to meet at the Exchange pub in Hove and that. It was the most awkward experience of my life because we'd obviously never met properly before, and we'd just kind of been like, yeah, we should have a jam sometime before even having a friendship beforehand sort of thing.
Yeah.
What was it? We had a pint there and we thought, oh, we're really poor, we're students, why are we drinking out? Your house is literally across the road, so thought, let's go pick up a couple of Coronas and head back to yours, listen to the Smiths, all that other thing that we did,
normal indie band meet-up kind
people
of vibes.
with haircuts seem to do these days.
Quite a romantic evening.
It was indeed. We should have lit some. Did we light some incense and everything? I believe we did.
We did.
Yeah.
There's no situation where I don't light any incense.
It's true. Yeah, and then we had like another 2 beers, and then you literally throw up on the floor.
Just pure foam as well.
Yeah.
No, the first time you met.
Yeah,
right,
literally,
so
I was
It was the worst thing that ever happened to me because I was like, I thought George was like really cool, which I learned that it's just.
I'm not. I'm really not.
We all thought
at all. And then yeah, I had these 2 beers and just had like a really bad feeling and just threw up like pure foam, which is disgusting. But I think the worst part of it was like, okay, I've done this in front of George, who's really cool, and then you were like, no mate, don't worry about it. And now worse things have happened in front of
Oh,
me.
absolutely. Yeah. I wasn't actually. I thought it was quite funny. I thought it was quite endearing.
I could tell you laughing.
Well, I invited you back for a second date, didn't I? So yeah.
Exactly.
And then we thought, right, we should probably acquire other bandmates. Our drummer, who's not here today, Alex. I've known him for.
Shout out, Alex.
Yeah, we miss you, bro.
Yeah, we miss you.
I've known him for far too long. We used to walk home from school with each other. We're both from the arse end of nowhere in Dorset, and just like he's one of my best friends in the world. And we kind of like we played music together before, but we'd never done anything like seriously. So I just thought, you know what? I know he lives in London, but let's give it a go. He was immediately just like, yeah, that sounds really fun. He wasn't having a great time in the bands he was in at the moment, so we just kind of left them and said, yeah, I'll come down for practices, I'll come down for gigs, that sounds like great fun, and just, that was that. Alex was part of the band.
He vibes so well with everyone as well.
Yeah, he literally...
one of our best friends, man.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, that's so cute.
I actually got...
We love him, we genuinely love him so much.
Oh, we really do. You were recommended to me.
Yeah.
You were,
Recommended?
oh, yeah, look at you.
Sam got a full Yelp review.
Yeah, it literally went on TripAdvisor, and there he was.
And would you give him 5 stars now?
I'd give him...
4.5.
Fair enough. It's still like quality, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd still go if you were a restaurant. Matt Mitch from Voodoo and the Crypts. I sent him a message like, "Help, need bass. You are music. Can you sort this out for me, mate?" And you know him from back home, don't you?
I don't know him from back home.
Oh,
like,
you know similar circles?
Yeah, similar. Like the bassist in Voodoo and the Crypts I knew from my like secondary school.
Oh, nice.
And so when I moved to Brighton, they were like the main group I hung out with because I didn't really know anyone else.
Yeah.
Like, they're all like 3rd years. Yeah. So like I was really young, and I was like, I don't know how to get into a band. I'm like not finding it great at uni. Can't really like can't find anyone I want to like gel with, and I want to be in a band with. So Matt, the front man, was like looking for me to see if anyone was out.
Oh, that's
like,
so sweet.
wanting anyone. And then George sent him a message like the day that like his last band broke up, saying, I need a new bassist, I'm starting a new band, can you find me someone? I got a message from Matt saying, do you want to play bass for a band? I was like, yeah, go on then. So then I messaged George and he was like, yeah, just send me some stuff over, that's what you do. Sent him a few stuff and he was like,
it was awesome.
Yeah,
he
instantly loved
crazy.
it. And then then we set up a meeting like the next day, went to Spoons.
James wasn't sick this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had like 2 beers and I was fine.
Yeah.
You were cautious.
Yeah, the 2-point limit.
You didn't want to throw up in front of another band member.
not in a public place, no.
Has it happened since?
Oh, it's happened many times.
It happened this
So
week.
many times. This weekend.
Literally this weekend in Southampton, I threw up the night before, about 5 minutes before our set.
Yeah.
And then the morning after at like 12 or whatever, yeah, it was really bad.
No.
You were really poorly in the car.
I was quite poorly.
Nosebleeds in the car,
Yeah.
being ill in the car.
I'm a walking
don't have any luck.
accident. That's it, like.
Quick fire, let's go for it.
So there is like a leaderboard.
Okay.
Currently Peace and Protester at the top with
Okay.
26.
Oh, we're going to ruin them.
Oh.
Oh, that's fighting talk.
Are you trying?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
prepared. I've been ready since birth.
Cool. If you could be any animal, what would it be?
Lynx.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, mate.
Oh, after
I
the
ruined
fighting
it.
talk as well.
Yeah, I
mate.
know, I just ruined it. I don't eat that many strange things.
Oh, cold or hot?
Hot, definitely.
What's the worst job you could have?
Kitchen porter.
Reading or Leeds Festival?
Reading.
What flavour of ice cream would you be?
Strawberry swirl.
Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
Are you a morning or night person?
Night.
Sex, drugs or rock and roll?
All of them.
Where would you go if you're invisible?
Oh shit. Where would I go if I was? I don't know. Oh, I've ruined this.
You two sort your lives out, please.
Alright, Mr. Sex, Drugs and Rock and Roll.
Don't know.
Anywhere. You can say anywhere.
Clark's.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
One word to describe yourself.
Wet.
Blonde.
Chinese or
Wet.
Italian?
Italian.
Favourite TV programme?
Friends.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Oh, you got 16, so you
16.
you're 10 behind winners, and I believe actually you're at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Yes, Bells, come on.
No, Bells.
26.
Bells, the thickest band in Brighton. Yeah, there you go.
I think it was the invisible kind of questions.
Yeah, I think I've ruined it.
I didn't know it was time.
It's alright, those are always the ones that get people, so don't stress yourselves too
Oh, I'm going to
much.
go home and cry.
Oh.
Later on, I'm going to think of something strange that I've eaten. Like,
I should have said that.
Sea urchin! Sea urchin!
We'll go back to questions then, soften the blow a bit.
Oh, yeah, my heart goes.
What inspires you guys most as a band?
Just the love of music, man. Like
yeah.
I think we really like playing live and like just making music that we enjoy. Like it sounds really weird, but like I listen to like a lot of our stuff and just enjoy it. And I think that's like a good way to be.
Yeah.
Is like just enjoy your own music.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
want to like what you do.
Exactly, yeah,
Absolutely, there's no point otherwise, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to it otherwise. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, just like a massive love of music and just being in a band again. I guess.
Yeah.
It's just really nice to be in a band again.
Yeah.
It's just something to do.
And if you'd
But-
say like music wise, like a certain maybe like a certain person or band that inspires you the most.
We've kind of all got like a massive thing for the 1980s. Just like the guitar pop that came out of there was just, I mean, it often gets kind of like looked down upon because obviously you've got kind of like classic rock that came before that's held in such high esteem and stuff, and then you've got obviously, well, everyone kind of shits on the music that's released today and stuff, but I feel like the 80s was the beginning of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's because where pop music kind of like ran to the forefront and stuff, kind of
I
dethroned
love the
rock.
80s, it's
I
great.
adore it. I think there's no choruses like some of the choruses that were sung in the 80s.
Yeah.
The guitar tones, all that chorus and nonsense that they put on, all the like kind of digital effects that started to come through there, absolutely adore it. We kind of like, we really like kind of incorporating electronic stuff into our music, and just the whole vibe of the 80s was cool. All the kind of colours and
Yeah.
it's just fantastic.
If you had to like kind of describe your music to someone else, because obviously you've not got that much out there at the moment, it's probably one of like the most hated questions. That's like people like, I don't know.
That's what we're used to
What
at
would
this
you
point.
say like
We've
to
come up with a lot.
describe it?
Yeah.
Well, I've asked loads of my friends, like, what would you say? What would you say, like a band? Give me a band or something, an artist that is close to us, and they just can't think of anything.
That's good though.
It
Makes
is.
you-
It's good, but then also when the questions asked, you're like, oh, what do I
I would
say?
kind of say that like, because of like a lot of the music we like does come from like a few years before and that, we obviously all listen to a lot of modern artists as well, and that kind of definitely reflects in our music. I'd say our music kind of has like nostalgic undertones, if you get me. It's kind of got flavours from the past, but we do our best to kind of keep it current, keep it a bit fresh, just so like we don't, so we're not like a tribute band, you know what I mean? So we don't all have to like get like perms and wear catsuits and that. I mean, I'm down for that if that's on the agenda.
Maybe not the second album.
Yeah.
How did you guys come up with your band name then?
This was the hardest
It
one.
was such a long process.
We were we had like pretty much a full set list before we had a name, and it got to a point where I think we had a gig like coming up on the horizon. We didn't even have like an artist page up yet, and we were just like, we've just been long enough doing the name and that, and we've had so many.
It's so hard.
How many names have we had?
Oh, we had so many.
What's the worst one you came up with?
Just some of the terrible ones that I came up with.
Go on, then.
Like,
Let's see.
like Tsunami and stuff like that. Just
Really bad.
I never even heard that one, James. I'm
fucking
glad I
hell.
didn't.
what you got.
Deep water. What? Why? Sick love. No.
No.
Sick love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, that one's terrible.
What one you?
Wavy Days.
Wavy Days. It's pretty much.
Get out.
It's accurate, but
Wavy
like,
Day with a Z instead of a
no, but
Please don't.
Wavy Day.
hold up, I'm
worse.
updating that now. Can't wait.
Are you
Potential for the
doing it to
future.
Wavy Days?
Yeah, I'm updating that.
What?
Oh, that one's a joke that I came up with watching.
Legally Keith.
Legally key.
So
Legally key.
right, fun story. My dad's called Robin, but legally his name is Keith.
So you were gonna do it in homage to your dad?
Yeah, that one never made it past like the cutting room like floor. That was more of a joke, but I thought I'd write it down anyway for memories and that of the genesis of that.
Maybe if
idea.
your dad started a band,
Yeah.
maybe he could call it Legally Key.
Yeah, I mean he does
That'd
music,
work.
so I should probably I'll send him a message.
Yeah,
I'll let him know.
definitely.
Rebrand.
Watch out for Legally Key.
But yeah, coming next year.
Yeah, but our band name, it all came with like a night where we just sat in like my room after doing loads of like writing.
We were so frustrated with it.
We were getting so annoyed,
angry
like,
at
trying to
ourselves.
get- Like we obviously already went to Spoons before that, and we're a bit tipsy, so we're like, let's think of some band names now while we have some creative spirit. But what we really did to find the name was just think of like English flowers to begin with. We was going for English flowers to like try and find something that we could find a meaning from.
Yeah.
And then Bluebells came up.
Yeah.
And we was like, why don't we just shorten that? Just have it as Bells.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. We didn't really think of the connotations that we are literally named after the French word for beauty, which may seem a bit vain.
Yeah, we are beauties.
And the train that used to bring people to Brighton was called the
Yeah,
Bell.
yeah, my grandma was telling me.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
the famous people.
So literally, we meant that. That's what we were going for. It was nothing to do with flowers or vanity or beauty. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That one sounds better.
The train to Brighton.
Yeah, we did that on purpose. Yeah,
we knew what we were doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it was. Out of writing, performing, recording as a band, which one's your favourite, would you say?
I think I prefer writing, like, because I really like production and like doing all that stuff. I much prefer sitting in my room and writing stuff than like going out, but still I really like going out and playing gigs. They're so amazing to play.
When you get a good gig, there's no better feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit of a performer. I always have been. As much as obviously I do a lot of writing, and I do really enjoy writing, but I don't know. For me, I enjoy writing because I like going out into the world and then showing people, and kind of like just flicking my hair about, making myself look like being a bit of a diva about the whole thing.
I like performing just because. Yeah, we're just massive divas.
Yeah, we are. We quite like having lights on us and people being like, woo!
You saying like your divas in the future, when you get to like that level where you can have a rider, what's the most diva-ish thing you reckon you could put on it?
I think I'd put like 4 French baguettes and a vat of hummus.
Oh,
so many salads, man.
I'd probably just go mental for olives, to be honest.
I'm happy with the free beer.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be incredibly like pretentious and assume that I'm playing such a big show that I can have whatever I want, I'd want a bottle of red wine that's at least 100 years old.
Maybe like a crate of Red Bull and a huge bottle of Jaeger to kickstart the night.
Again, you've got your rider in the future in that on that big level, so you're kind of there. What would be like your dream place to perform, or venue, or festival?
For me, I would want to headline the Isle of Wight Festival. Growing up and that, I went to the Isle of Wight Festival a lot. I've been 7 times, I believe.
Nice.
Went every time. My dad went with Mould a couple of times, our drummer. And it just for me was like where I fell in love with music. It's where I decided that this is what I want to do. So for me to get onto that main stage and to play to like thousands of people would just kind of be like, it would be like coming full circle for me.
I honestly just want to play anywhere I can get like my family some VIP treatment. Just get like no honestly, like, so imagine playing a gig and then like
That was
did you finish that?
Almost.
Oh no, right. It's alright. Hold on.
Sorry.
It's fine.
About a spillage.
No, just somewhere where I could just be like, right, okay, this tent here is all free booze and there's a hot tub over there. I was out, thanks for raising me.
Would I be able to change the question a little bit?
Yeah, of course you can.
Because I can't really think of a place where I'd
Taken off
like to
the road.
perform, but I know where what one of my goals is for where I would like to be in a studio, and I'd really love to be recording Paisley Park, one of my all-time dreams, and I would love to just go there and feel the energy of Prince.
No, that's great. I love that.
Yeah.
You can definitely change the question if you're going to give that answer. 100%. Who would you love to support and why?
Probably
This is a big
1975.
Yeah, I'd probably say the
Yeah.
1975, to be honest.
What's been your most embarrassing music moment today? Not even in the band, maybe just in general.
I've got some awful. Okay. My worst one was at 18 years old at King's Cross, St Pancras Station. We're both the same thing, really. My loop pedal backfired when I was doing an Ed Sheeran cover, and I looked like a right mug.
My one must have been I think probably was the first gig we played with Bells. We had an 8-hour practice a couple of days before.
That was killer.
And we just constantly were just practicing throughout the day, and my hand was seizing up on the day and it was really hurting. And the next day I made the mistake of practicing again because I didn't want to make any mistakes. Then on the day of the gig, for the last song, my hand started to properly seize up, and I couldn't hold on to my pick anymore. And I dropped it. I had to switch the fingers, which I'm not very strong with. And I was just, it was a really fast song as well, so I was just going like
Which
this.
one was it?
For Electric.
So yeah.
Ages. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was trying to like get it with my foot, trying to grab it, and doing stuff. And then one of George's housemates was in the crowd, and he just passed me a pick, and I like grabbed it and went back to it.
What a babe.
And there's a video of like, you can kind of hear it in the video, but it like pans away from me, so you don't see me drop it. All my issues. It pans back to me after he gives me the pick, and I'm back to normal. So it was kind of saved in the video.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of an embarrassing moment.
I've been waiting to do that
all my life.
even before it was a band.
Yeah, I just knew. That's my calling.
Could be the name of the first album.
Saved by the Bells.
Write it down.
I was playing at Icebreaker Festival and I broke a string, but it was only me playing for 2 minutes, and the rest of the band didn't come in at all. So I sung an entire section a cappella, and it just sounded really bad. I did a BIM audition and had a nosebleed on stage.
What is it with you and nosebleeds, dude?
If your music had a scent, what scent would that be?
Incense.
Incense.
Incense, yeah.
I think it smelled like incense and really nice marshmallow sweets.
Yeah. And a lot of beer.
I was going to say something like lavender or something like floral, and
we all
keep
said
it
really nice things, then you're just like old
beer.
We smell like your weird uncle's house.
What is your favourite gig that you've done so far as a band?
I don't know,
Sticky Mics. Yeah, that was absolutely off the chain. Everything went right. We had a good amount of people turn up.
And on the other side of that, worst gig, if you've had one?
We have had a worst gig.
Just didn't really feel like that much effort had gone into
putting it together.
And
there was only one band that stayed and watched us, and
we played to a band and a half from one of my mates from back home.
And then you smashed your phone.
What was really sad about that gig was that how good it was of a gig.
Yeah.
We
it sounded amazing.
The sound technician.
Oh no, big up to the sound guy was unreal, and we sounded huge. It was, and
the lighting was mental, and they had a smoke machine that came out behind us and just filled
beautiful venue.
No, I've got both.
Do woo boo woo.
I'm getting a frame for it again.
Bowie stares at me when I wake up.
It's Ziggy and everything.
Oh no.
Let's give him a little hello.
Give him a bit of airtime.
Oh, happy go, David.
Yeah.
Can we just do the quick fire thing?
Yeah.
So sad we did not win that.
What are your guys' future plans then?
Hopefully this.
Are we going to tell them about Bells Phase 1?
Bells 2.
Bells 2.
Electric Boogaloo. So we've kind of broken it down into phases. We've just completed phase 1. We can tick that off, and that was basically get out into the world, play a bunch of gigs, get some people familiar with what we're doing, let them know what we're about, and then kind of go into hiding for a little bit, which is phase 2. We're going to spend some time just kind of working on the songs we've already got, making sure they're the best they could possibly be. Write a couple more, because we want to make our set. We've got half an hour at the moment, but we've got so many ideas that it could be so easily be a lot longer. And fundamentally just get 2 or 3 of our good ones recorded, so we can kind of get them ready for release, just so people can listen to us without having to come and see us. That's kind of that's the next phase in that. We'll do that, do a couple of launch type shows, get a couple of songs out there, which would lead us on to phase 3, which is hopefully looking with us sitting pretty on a couple of tracks with a bit of merchandise together, so we can
And phase 4 kind of take over the world.
Yeah, phase 4 is complete and utter world domination.
Bells for president, obviously.
Look out, Kanye, we're coming.
A ring that matches.
Ringo over here.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
I've been Jamie. This has been Bells. Look out for them. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, all links will be below.
MySpace, Bebo.
Tinder.
Grindr. You can take the whole band at the same time if you want on Tinder.
Yeah.
So if you've enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that loveliness. But yeah, this has been Belle.
Thank you for giving us many alcohols.
Just don't throw up and we'll all be good.
No, please.